Hello everyone, welcome to Craft Your Love. Today we will talk about the approach, the planning, the strategy for this exam preparation, and also I will share some of the resources. Well, I often get asked this question, that is coaching better or we can self-prepare for this exam? Well, there is no just one answer to it, but I will help you understand what is the difference between the two methods. In coaching, you have a teacher, you have a mentor who is there to help you, to guide you, to solve your queries and questions, to critique your work, to help you understand where you are performing wrongly or where you have to improvise yourself, and there is someone available to you with whom you can discuss your problems and your challenges that you are facing. Well, they also have a very well structured study material. They have done their own research to curate that study material for you. So they have understand and analyzed all the previous year question paper, and accordingly they have curated their own study material. So that is an added advantage when you are going to a coaching institute, wherein if you are thinking of a self preparation, then in that case you are your own mentor. So in that case you have to motivate yourself, you have to push yourself to practice each and every day, to study new topic as per the syllabus, and to find the resources online. Well, nowadays it is not that difficult. You have great channels and great websites which provide these kind of resources for CEED, UCEED, NID, all the kinds of design entrance exam preparation. Also, you don't know whom to approach in case you are stuck with certain question, or if you have any doubt in certain topic, then you don't know whom to refer to or whom to contact to, who can solve your queries or who can solve your doubts. Well, these days there are online platforms who provide you with this help, where you can discuss your problems, where you can discuss your preparation with them. So I will share that in a while, but that is what is the difference between the two, and I hope that you understand. Both the methods are correct. There is no right or wrong. It totally depends on what suits you better and what you prefer to go with. Based on my experience, I did not had any design background for my graduation. That's why I preferred coaching over self preparation, because that makes you a bit confident about what you are doing, and you have someone to guide you throughout. That's why I chose coaching, but it totally is your choice if you want to go for it or not. But you can prepare with both the methods. Both are equally good. You can choose yourself better. You know by now the difference between the two, and you can go ahead with whatever suits you better. Let's move ahead. The next very often question is when to start preparing. The sooner the better. वैसे भी अभी हम लोग अक्टूबर एंड में आ गए हैं, इसके बाद में हमारे पास सिर्फ 2 months ही रहते हैं एग्जैक्ट एग्ज़ाम से पहले. सो start as soon as possible. So in case if you haven't started preparation by now, the first point is to start solving previous year question paper and see what kind of questions are asked, and go with each and every topic and start preparing with the most often asked questions, questions that are asked every year. Like, so you know the question paper, there is part A and part B. Part A consists of all the analytic and reasoning kind of questions. So most of the questions will be based on your observation skills. The better your observation is, the better you will be able to solve these questions. So some of the important topics that you should start with right away is the cross section and exploded view kinds of question, then paper cutting and folding kinds of questions. You should also be apt with mirror image, water image. You have an object, you see the mirror image of it, you see the water image of it. Figure related questions, so there can be a figure matrix, or there can be a figure series, or there will be a figure which you will have to complete the pattern of that figure, figure rotation, shape completion. So these kind of questions are very important. Direction and distance related questions are also very important. You can also look at dice related question, cube and cuboid related questions. Analytic reasoning will include count the triangles in that particular drawing. So apart from this, there are more topics, but these are like the major topics which are often asked in the question paper every year. So you should have a command on these kind of questions. Apart from this, there is GK also. So you should be aware of art and craft of different states, different handicraft work, different dance forms, or anything design specific with respect to any state or country. You can also study about various companies, their logo, and if there is anything specific to design that they have. So you can study these kind of topics. These are some of the basic ones that you should prepare. Let's come to part B and what you should prepare in part B. Well, I already have a sketching related videos on my channel. I'll put the link in the description so you can check that out after this. These are the things that you have to cover. The first is starting with line drawing and perspective drawing. So 1-point perspective and 2-point perspective, just have a look at those concepts. Then you should be very well aware of light and shadow concept, scale and proportion. Then you have alternative design ideas. So that basically involves thinking of unconventional way using a certain product. Say for example, you have a plastic water bottle. How can you use it in multiple ways to create something useful out of it? In that sense, problem solving kind of question, there will be one question for sure for related to problem solving. So you might have to identify certain problems in the scenario that they have given and then also give solutions to it maybe. So finding problems and solving it, and look for products around you and try to find problems in that and then find solutions to improve it. Then storytelling, sequential design. In case of storytelling, you should know how to articulate a scenario. So you might have to draw some illustrations based on some scenarios that is asked in the question. So your narration part, your story thinking part, visualization of that story in your mind should be good. So you should be able to imagine that scenario and draw that on the paper. Then sequential design. So what is the sequence of that process? You draw and you tell the story. For example, you want to cook Maggie. So in 4 steps you tell that how to cook Maggie. So you will draw that in those 4 frames. So first step would be to cut the Maggie packet. Second step is to keep the water to boil. Third step to add masala to it and Maggie to it. So that's how it's kind of a sequential design. Next, let's move on to expression. You should be aware of different facial expressions, different human figure gestures. So maybe practice sketches for maybe a person sitting on a chair, a person walking on a road, or jumping, a person jumping, or person running, or a person climbing ladder. So various human figures and various face expressions, maybe happy, annoyed, angry. So these kind of facial expressions, just have a look at it and practice those by looking at the drawings that you find on the internet. Then pictograms. This basically includes various signages, like you have signages for no parking or maybe hospital signage. So various signages and icons, you should be aware of that. These type of questions are also asked in the aptitude and reasoning section, part A section also. Study about various companies and their logos and observe them very carefully, like what is the color, what is the sequence of the color. So that really helps while solving the questions in the paper. Then get to know about color theory, the primary color, tertiary color. Just read about it and go through the color theory concept. So that's all about for part B. If you have very well studied and observed various things for part B and practiced it, then you will be able to solve many other questions in section A also. So the study material that I am sharing here are the ones that I have personally referred to, and these are some amazing websites and channels that I had referred to in my days. So The first one is the website called as stuffyoulook.blogspot.com. So it has great content with respect to CEED, UCEED, NID, all the design related exams, and you have all the study material and resources available on this website. So it has a specific section of CEED resources. You can click that and find different materials. It has collection of CEED material. It has general resources and books for CEED preparation. It has it has covered various topics related to materials and manufacturing, solving geometric type of questions. So all the part A and part B related kind of questions, everything is covered on this website. Kudos to whoever has created this website. It has some great content. You guys, please check this out. You'll find each and everything here. On this link, you'll find various downloadable materials. So they have also solved previous year question paper. You'll find solutions to that. So first solve it yourself and then refer to their solutions. They have covered all the topics of part A and part B. They have various mock tests also. They have different topics related to sketching and design tips. You have general topics. So you can check this website and help yourself. Apart from this, on the YouTube, there are two channels that I personally like and that I have referred to. So first is Addy Labs. So this is how the channel looks like. So Addy Labs, this guy is an NID pass out. And he also has some great content. He has covered various topics related to part A, part B, and also he has some videos related to portfolio making. He has covered various basic topics like how you can develop your visual thinking, how you can develop creative thinking. So you will find a lot of content here as well. And there are new additions to this channel. Back when I was preparing, this kind of facility was not available. Like he is providing with Saturday, Sunday online classes. He is also mentoring and he is also connecting with the students to solve their queries and assess their solutions. And apart from this, there is one more, which is Kapahal Studio. So they also have really great content with respect to CEED exam and other design exams for that matter. He has covered small topics like environmental awareness, color theory, cubism, typography, various topics he has covered. So just go through his channel also. They also have some amazing content. So you can refer to these two channels and this website that I have told you about. And apart from that, you can always Google. And there is one book for sketching, that sketching the basics. You can download the PDF from pdfdrive.com. So this is the book. This is how it looks. Once you have a grip on beginner kind of sketching, then you can move to this sketching book. It has a little advanced level. Let's take this example. So here we have a coffee mug. So the coffee mug has been drawn from various angles. So one more resource from preparation point of view. So that is the DSource website, which is the design website of IIT Bombay, where they display all the design projects. So you can look at various case studies and look at how they have solved. There are various things related to visual sustainability and design. You can look at the case study of Indian rupee symbol. Just glance through it. You do not have to invest a lot of time in these case studies. Just be aware of various things, you know. The more you know, the better are your chances to know the answer of that question in the exams, because there are a lot of things available with respect to design that can be asked in the question paper. So as much as you can study and get to know about those things, it's better. That's all about from my side with respect to all the study material that you can refer to. So I have shared two channels that are really great and one website that is amazing. You will find all the material over there. In case there is anything that you do not find on these platforms, then you can Google it on the internet and you will find something or the other thing related to that, and you can refer to that. Now let's come to the planning section. So planning your day or planning your timings for preparation of this exam. So there can be different scenarios. Whoever is giving CEED exam can either be a working professional, or maybe he is in the final year of the graduation, or maybe just taking a year break for the preparation only. So in case if you are just taking a drop, 1 year drop and preparing for this exam, then I think you have had enough time, and you by now you have covered many topics and are on the right way to preparation. For people who are working professional or maybe in the final year or have just completed their graduation, so for them timetable also varies. The one who is completely free, do not have any job, they have a full day time to dedicate to this preparation. So you can start your morning by sketching product sketches, or maybe doing some illustration, or maybe take a product in front of you and criticize it, find 5 problems in it and try to solve those 5 problems. So this way you can start your day with, and then all the topics I have listed down, that these are the important topics. You can also go through the syllabus which is provided on the official CEED website, and just start covering the topic one by one. I will not share any particular dedicated timetable to you. You know yourself better, and you can prepare a timetable for yourself depending on what is your schedule of the day. But practicing sketches on a daily basis is a good habit, and then just try to learn the concept and start practicing those kind of questions. That will help, because it is all about your observation and the speed of solving that problem. So make it a habit to practice daily, everyday sketching, and everyday finishing 1, 2, 3 whatever topics you can cover in that day. And yeah, that's it from my side. I hope that this video helped you in some way, and if there is anything else, please comment down in the comment section, and I will reply to that. Due to the technical glitch, I had to reshoot some part of it. I hope that now you know what all you have to study and what all you have to cover, and I wish you all the best for your exam. And do your best and keep your focus. Don't distract yourself with all the social media and everything. Just focus on exam and prepare well, and see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye, take care, and happy crafting.